Hello and welcome to a new episode from puppyobediencetrainingtips.net. Today, we're going to talk about housebreaking your new puppy. Puppy training can be an overwhelming task. First-time owners especially often don't realize the time and work that goes into training a puppy. If you don't have time to train your puppy, puppy obedience training is highly recommended. Puppy training, especially in the early stages, can be like a full-time job. It's essential to train your puppy early on, rather than to try and undo unpleasant behaviors and habits. House training puppies is perhaps the most difficult and frustrating part about training a puppy. Smaller dogs and male dogs seem especially difficult to train in this area. With a smaller dog, I would recommend training on pads first. Sometimes the dog won't respond to just the pad. If this is the case, try laying a sheet of newspaper on top of the pad. Place the pad in an area you would prefer the dog go. I like it right by the back door or wherever they'll be going to go outside. This way, they at least get an idea of the direction they should be heading. If you see your dog urinating in an area they're not supposed to, discipline them. Then immediately take them outside or to their pad. I like to scratch their paw on the door so they learn to do that when they want to go outside. For discipline, I like to spray with water bottle or lightly swat with newspaper. Both startle without hurting the puppy. Make sure your puppy has lots of toys to chew on so it doesn't chew on your coffee tables and power cords. Some people like to give their puppy an old shoe to chew on, but I think this would encourage them to chew on other shoes. Make sure your puppy gets lots of exercise. Walks are important. Puppy leash training can be a chore. Make sure the leash is not very long and keep your grasp short so you can have more control of the puppy until he gets used to the whole thing. If you sense aggressiveness in your puppy, I would not try to deal with this myself. Being a pet owner is a big responsibility, so dog obedience training is important for your safety and theirs. Make sure that your pet is always up to date on their shots and are well groomed. Make sure they get regular brushings and nail trimmings. Brushing their teeth is also a good idea. Many pets get very sick from dental problems that go untreated. If you have an overly friendly dog that likes to jump up and knock over everyone who comes to visit, try raising your knee. Not to knee them, just to knock them down and back until they stop doing this. To know more about puppy obedience training, visit puppyobediencetrainingtips.net. I hope you've enjoyed this episode and stay tuned for more to come.